Hi, crafty friends. Hey, the next time you guys are at the Dollar Tree, grab a wreath form and a couple packs of the heart doilies because we're going to make a super cool wreath out of these. And it's easy peasy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off, I just grabbed a handful of them and I'm going to fold them in half. So we're going to do that first. It's easy. You can do a bunch of them at one time. Then I take a little bit less of a stack and I fold down to the very tip and then I just go over and then I flip over and do the same thing on the other side, just matching it up. Now, it doesn't have to be perfectly, measured and all that. It's just kind of eyeballing it, but you're just kind of wanting that shape where it's kind of sticking up at the top and then you have the two edges. So then I'm holding it together and we're just going to staple that bottom part up about an inch or so, maybe a little bit less, and just make a big old pile of those. I ended up using one package and then a little bit, about half or so of a second package of them. Because on the wreath form, I actually cut it down, removed most of the forms have like the 3 parts and I only needed the 2 parts. So I cut off all the other stuff that I had and then we're just going to start wrapping the little tip. I flipped it over, everything's upside down right now. So I'm working on the back side of it. So I'm just kind of folding that down and then putting a little hot glue on the tip and then just holding it so that it secures there around the wreath form. And then I do this whole thing all along the outside of the wreath first. And you can see I'm overlapping them. I don't want there to be any other room. And then this is what it will look like once you get it all the way done on the outside. So then we're going to do the same thing on the inside. Again, we're going to flip it upside down and then we're going to start on that inside part. And what I found worked best for this is just kind of stuffing it under there and just kind of pushing down the form and then just hot gluing right in place, kind of we did with the top. Don't worry about smashing the doilies or anything like that. No big deal because we're going to flip it back over and just kind of fluff it up. And then I was like, okay, around the middle, I wanted it to be a cleaner edge. So I actually cut some of the doilies apart. I think I ended up using 4 or maybe 5 because then we're going to do on the very edge of the doily, we're going to do that all the way around the inside. And you guys, I was so amazed once I got all of this done, how it looks hanging up. It almost looks like fabric. It's the craziest thing, but I love it so much. So thank you guys so much for watching and don't forget to follow for more. Thanks, friends.